And I'm not crying because I lost that job. I'm not crying. Like, I'm crying because my feelings hurt. I'm crying because I'm angry. Like, y'all know DJ birthday is literally a month away. Not even a month away, 30 days away now. And I was working a job to pay for the birthday party. Cool. It was just a summer job anyway. It wasn't long term or nothing like that. It's just, I hate when somebody acts a certain way toward me and acts ugly toward me, because I'm not that type of person. I've never been that type of person. And it makes me angry because, like, I don't treat you like that. Why you treat me like that? I'm not talking to you any type of way. Why are you talking to me some type of way? And I don't like that. Don't be mean to me. Don't be ugly acting toward me. Don't be disrespectful toward me, because I'm not that type of person. Now, I used to be that type of person, and it took a lot for me to be calm like this. It took a lot for me to just be able to walk away and not snap out back on you. It took a lot for me to do that today. It took a lot for me to just walk away and just say, okay. It took a lot out of me to do that. So my feelings just hurt because I would never treat nobody that type of way. I would never do nobody like that. Why I get done like that?
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I had a special treat for y'all today. We done seen so many people crashing out that we finally seen somebody that didn't do it. And we got to talk about it today. But before I get into my thoughts, I want you to get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on what you just heard, what you just witnessed. Would love to hear your take. Remember, over here in this community, only thing I ask is keep it respectful in the comments. Don't crash out. Don't go crazy on this woman in the comments. Let's keep it respectful. Let's give our thoughts. Let's give our opinions and have a good time. And I've been thinking about it, man. This community is about thriving. And I think I'm going to start calling y'all the thrivers. If you over here, you a thriver. So all my thrivers, get in the comments. Let me know y'all thoughts on this while I unpack what I just witnessed. So the first thing I got to do again is give her credit for not crashing out. And it sounded like she had a good reason to crash out, man. Somebody getting real disrespectful. And it sounded like she was even being bullied in the workplace. If there, I mean, we seen people crash out for way less than that in some of these recent videos. But I just wanted to showcase, and look at my camera going crazy. Hold on, let me fix this. What is going on in this world? All right, there we go. What's going on, Mr. Camera? You got to keep me focused while we doing this, baby. So back to what I was saying. This woman is a great example of what people should do. We've seen people crash out and snap at the smallest stuff, but she was able to control her emotions. Honestly, let's be real. In a place where your emotions will be heightened. You just lost a job. You just got fired. You was dependent upon that job to help you out when it comes to the birthday, which I think that part is a little bit interesting, right? But it sounds like that's not her main job. So at first I was thinking, man, like, yo, you lose a job and the first thing you think about is a kid's birthday party? Like, I mean, it's bigger expenses and more important stuff, but I'm gonna give her the credit. I'm gonna give her some grace and say, hey, maybe, like she mentioned, it was just a temporary little summer job. A second job, let's assume that was going to help her to cover the cost of the birthday party for the kids. So, hey, no beef there. No beef there. I'm not going to even trip. What I will just do is continue to point out, this is how you do it. This is how you're supposed to respond. Not getting online and crying, right? Y'all know I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that, but I'm glad she did it because we get to share a opportunity to see the right way of doing it. The right way of doing it. Not the crying and all of that, because I believe she could have still brought forth a very powerful message if first she had her real life emotional, feelings, express those privately, right? Privately, and then compose yourself, come online and talk about the situation. Like, man, y'all won't believe it, man. I got let go. These people was disrespecting me. They was doing this. And hey, the old me would have crashed out. I would have went crazy. I wanted to snap. I would have done that, but I didn't do that. I know it's going to put me in a position when it comes to the birthday. Like, she could have went on and gave the same message, but in a more value-based way. A way where it doesn't come off as, yo, you exposing us to this raw emotional state that you in, what I could only assume right after it happened. So it's instances like these, y'all, that I think are learning experiences for all of the people out there that we've seen crashing out. Man, I hope they see this video. Like, this is a partially the way you want to handle it, not the getting on camera right after it happened and, pouring out your raw emotions, but coming on, letting people know your experience, and most importantly, controlling yourself. Control yourself. And one thing before I go, let's talk about the fact that what she experienced, nobody should have to experience on any job. When they're disrespecting you, people mistreating you, and I really believe, like she mentioned, if you're not that type of person, you don't treat people disrespectfully, and some people do it to you. They do it in some cases, like they view it as a weakness. They, especially if you don't correct them, if you don't do what people would want you to do, which is delve deep and snap out and go crazy, right? They will antagonize you. And I really believe what she was describing could be considered workplace bullying, where it sounds like she was probably being bullied on that job. And that is exactly what was happening. And I feel like nobody should have to go through that. Nobody. Like no paycheck is worth being bullied on the job. And I think that her being let go from this job will be a blessing in disguise. I hope that she's able to get everything taken care of with the birthday party. I hope that she already has another job, so that no major stuff like rent, like food, like all of the stuff that matters are not going to be an issue for her to take care of and cover. But no, man, I felt like I wanted to share this because it's a great example of what we want to see more of. Like the crash outs, they allow us to extract lessons from them to correct that behavior in our community. We want to get rid of the ninja behavior completely. Well, like we're sick of it. The fatigue is real. And I just want to point out that one thing that somebody can take away from this is the importance of responding versus reacting. Now, we don't want to be nobody's punching bag. I don't advocate for that at all. Like when you need to stand up for yourself and do it in a way that is respectful. So I just hope that you guys were able to take something away from this. That's my thoughts. Feel free, if you haven't already, to share yours in the comments. Look forward to hearing your thoughts. And again, please keep it respectful. If you don't, I will block it. I will remove it. We're thriving over here, and we don't want to, we not crashing out. We thrivers. So until next time, I'm Jay. Stay blessed.